And welcome back to Orosháva, where we're just about to commence with the junior 74 and 83 kilo weight classes. Just before that, let me introduce Ralph Farquharson, who's going to be my co-commentator again today. We're going to introduce the officials for this session in about a minute's time, 2 minutes time. But before then, we're going to run a squat video to take you through the basic rules of the squat discipline.
The squats. In the squat, the lifter has 1 minute to complete the lift. The lifter lifts the bar onto their shoulders, steps backwards, and at the referee's command,
start,
begins the lift. The lifter bends their knees and lowers into a squatting position until the top of the hip joint is below the top of the knee. The lifter then returns to a steady upright position where they must fully extend their hips and lock their knees. On the referee's command,
rack,
the bar is returned to the rack and the lift is completed.
Start, rack.
And you join us again just as the referees and jury are about to be led on stage by the technical officer and introduced to the audience. Led on by Miriam Bousselet, the technical secretary of the EPF. The chief referee today will be Imre Mustafa from Hungary. Side referees will be from Germany, Werner Hafner, and Erlandas Petrauskas from Lithuania. And the jury for this session will be Jean-Claude Verdon from Belgium, Jiří Hoferek from Czech Republic, and Miriam Bousselet from Belgium. And the technical controller for this session will be Sturlaugr Gunnarsson from Iceland. And lifting will be underway in just under 2 minutes' time. We will be running 2 classes back to back in this session. We will have the 74 kilo class as one flight and the 83 kilo class as another flight. This is what we've done throughout the competition with the exception of the first session today. What will happen is the 74 kilo class will come out and each do all 3 of their squats. At that point, the 83 kilo class will come out and the 74 kilo class will warm up for bench press. As soon as the 83 squats finish, the 74s will come out and do bench press. There will be a short break in between sessions to allow the platform to be changed over from squat to bench press. But other than that, it'll be pretty much continuous throughout the evening session. Ralph, we're looking forward to some great lifting here.
Yes, I would not be surprised to see 1 or 2 European record go. Some big numbers on starting weight. I can see a 310 starter.
Yes.
74 is 280 starter. So this could be some European record go. So
it should be a great
it should be a great evening lifting, yes. So wherever you're watching from over the world, welcome to our Sharjah for the sub-junior, European and juniors.
Well, the clock is ticking down to 0. The first lifter up will be Avram from Romania, and he will be starting off with 200 kilos on the bar. Reminder, this will be the 74 kilo class only that we'll see first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lifters. Promises to be a great competition. And we've then got another 6 lifters in the 83 class. So here we go. The evening session is getting underway with Laurențiu Avram from Romania. He's a 19-year-old student. His squat PB is 220 kilos. He's opening up with 200. It should be a reasonably comfortable opener for him, as we've said all through the week, and we'll no doubt say again.
Get the first
Few
one.
things more important in a
Yeah.
powerlifting competition than getting
Get
your
the
first
first
squat
one.
in.
You
Then
need
you
to
can
win it.
relax a
You
little
need
bit.
to win it.
So here we go. Avram from Romania gets the evening session underway. Nice and deep. Up it comes. That looks good. And the referees like it 2-1. One of them didn't like the depth. Center referee wanted a little bit lower. Next up, we've got Giovanni de Vischer from Holland. De Vischer has a squat PB of 225 kilos. He's opening up today with 215. And the bar is loaded for De Vischer. Next to follow will be the German Kayaden. But first, De Vischer. Looks up, tells the referee he's ready, gets the down command.
Nice and slow. Hit the deck. And
Looks
no.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
3 white lights. And next up from Germany, we've got Eren Kayadan, a 19-year-old mechanic with a squat PB of 235 kilos, opening today with 217.5. Bar is loaded for Kayadan. Big leap in the weights after this lift. The next lifter, another German lifter, Miller, will be opening at 240 kilos. But first of all, Kayadan. Oh, that was a bit of a fight.
Yeah,
And
I think he may get
did he
that.
move forward too soon?
Yeah,
One of them thought he
says-
did.
one
Two
said
of
did,
them
yeah.
said okay. It's good. And next up we have the other German. This is Marius Miller. He's a 22-year-old student, opening up in 240. He's got a squat PB of 252.5 kilos. And the bar is loaded for Miller. Comes out onto stage. Like all the others, knees very well wrapped.
Well stropped.
Stiff-legged walk onto the platform.
And this also assists the squat in a low position, so they can bounce at the bottom of it. So that looks good. That looks good. Keep driving.
Oh, it's a fight.
Yeah.
It's a fight. 3 white
Yeah,
lights.
He's
Seem
on
to
the
bend
board.
forward a little bit
Little
rather
bit, yeah,
than
go
come
forward.
straight up.
Yeah,
I don't know, is that his style of lifting
is
or
it-
did
it is
he
technique,
just
yeah.
lose balance a bit? We'll see in the next one. Next up is Harry Olak from Estonia. 22-year-old student. He's got a PB of 250. He's opening
It's over
245.
250.
He's
Is it
going
245?
quite close.
Okay. Yeah, 5
And
kilo below.
here is Olak. I'm missing the Lithuanians this evening, Ralph. I was really enjoying my pronunciations last night. I don't know if anyone else was.
Nobody has complied so far. We just keep calling him John.
So this is Olak, opening squat, 245 kilos. Nice and
That
deep.
looks good. That looks good.
And back up again. And the referees call that as a good lift. We move on to 255 kilos for the Russian Mansarov. Almaz Mansarov, 21-year-old student with a squat PB of 275 kilos. So he's opening at 255, sorry. Nice and comfortably 20k below his PB. His total PB is 715 kilos. On his openers, he's looking for 685, so I will be looking for a new total PB for this lifter during the course of the competition. Here he is, Almaz Mansarov, Russia. 255 kilo opener at a body weight of 73.1 kilos. Don't see anything wrong with that.
No, maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
one of
said,
the
yeah,
one did.
I was a bit suspect as well from
yeah.
depth. Depth looks a little bit suspect.
So the red light was for depth, Ralph, yeah?
Yes, yes.
But the two side refs thought it was okay, the front ref didn't. So you see different things from different angles, and that's why we have 3 referees rather than the one. Next up is Alexander Eriksson of Sweden. He's a student with a PB of 297.5. Again, he's opening 20 kilos below his PB. Hopefully this should be a comfortable lift. We like to see everyone get the first squat in.
Absolutely.
Then they can take it from there. So here goes Eriksson with his opener. The prognosis on openers is for him to win, actually.
Yes.
He's showing us
he must
number
got
1.
big deadlift, I think. Maybe, yeah. Is that short?
I would have given it, I think.
Yeah, one referee said not. Yeah, 2-1 again. That's good.
As you say, it's borderline, it's close.
Yes.
When you ask the question, you might not like the answer, so don't ask the question. Okay, we've got the other Russian. This is Leontiev, and he's opening at 275 kilos. He's got a 290 PB. Vladislav Leontiev. $275, exactly 600 pounds. Well, just a smidgen over 600 pounds. Here we go. Yeah.
That look comfortable.
That looked very, very strong.
Oh, you got one red
You
light
got one.
as well. And a red light, so
Yeah,
depth,
it was depth,
as
yeah.
well.
We may have an interesting session ahead. Okay. Here's the Ukrainian, Borodato. Opening on 280 kilos, PB of 297.5. We just need to see white lights for this, and then we can breathe a sigh of relief. Everyone's in. And then the competition can begin for real. So Borodato from Ukraine, opening on 280 kilos.
Okay, nice and steady, slow step. Lock up, knees lock, chest height, ready to go. Yeah, that looks okay for me.
That looked good.
Yeah, see what they say.
Well,
Again,
it's
you're getting
one of
one
them,
red light
yeah.
here in the middle.
And a quick look at the scoreboard. After the first round, the Ukrainian Borodati leads with 280 from Leontev, Eriksson and Mansurov. Next lifter up once again will be Laurențiu Avram, the Romanian lifter, and he's put 10 kilos more on the bar. He's going 210 second round. Quite a good turnout from the Romanians.
Yes.
So far, Ralph?
Yes. Some of these smaller countries are now producing some really good young juniors.
I mean, they've not had much success yet in terms of medals. But
it's
turning up, and it's the experience. You can't buy the experience. You've got to.
That's good depth.
3 white lights for that one. And we go on to Kayadan, the first of the 2 German lifters. He's after having opened with 217.5, he's moved it up to 225. Still 10 kilos below his personal best. Eren Kayadan, Germany, 225 kilos. And he completely lost it. I don't think he deliberately didn't stay with the bar there. I think in fairness to him, he just completely lost control of that.
Yeah, lost balance. He was a bit shaken his first one also, wasn't he? Yeah.
The German coach is actually coming out to help the loaders put the bar back.
Yeah.
Hope he didn't injure himself there.
Hope not.
I'm seeing him walking around in the warm-up area. He seems to be okay. Just his pride is dented. But he won't be the first to do that this week. He won't be the last, and we've seen others come back from it already. So next up is De Visser from Belgium, Giovanni De Visser. And he has put another 15 kilos on the bar from his opener. He's going for 230 kilos this time.
He's being coached by Billy Khan, big 120 from Belgium. He should be competing in Germany, the Open. That's good depth.
And 3 white lights. Next lifter up will be Mila, the other German lifter, Marius Mila. And he's added 12.5 kilos to the bar. Having opened with 240, he's going for 252 kilos. See, Kayadan's opted for 225 again for his third lift. He's not put any more on the bar. The lifter that lost control with his second round squat. Here comes Marius Miller, the familiar stiff-legged walk that you get from most of the squatters. Just taking the time to set himself up, get the bar positioned exactly correctly across the shoulders. Walking it back nice and slowly.
Looks good. Good depth. Almost work.
Yes.
He's working. Yes. But
Just.
did he lock the knees?
Yeah,
I think he has.
think so.
Yeah, got 3 wide
Referees
line.
like it. They say good lift. Now we've another 2.5 kilos on the bar. This is Harry Olak from Estonia. He opened with 245. He's adding 10 kilos. Next lifter up will be the first of the Russians, Mansurov. But first, Olak.
Yeah, good depth.
Yeah, seemed to fight that well.
Yeah.
And the referees say good lift. Now the first of the Russians, Almaz Mansurov. Opened with 255, up in the bar by 10 kilos, attempting 265. Eriksson be next to go on 285. Mansurov on the fringe of the medals, if he can make this lift. Probably relying on another couple of people missing, but that's happened. But to put him in with a chance, Mansurov has to make this
Yeah, I
lift.
need this one.
265 kilos. Nice and deep. And that looks good.
Yeah, looks good. It's good to me.
Referees agree. And now into the top 3 from the first round. First of all, we have Eriksson, the Swede. He's added 12.5 kilos to the bar. He's gone from 272 to 285. Still quite a bit below his PB of 297.5. But probably more interested in placing as highly as he can
As
in
possible.
the squats.
And it's building
Then
towards
on
the grand finals, the overall.
Indeed.
The overall.
So the clock's running for Eriksson.
I can't see him coming out. Is he not coming out?
Well, they seem there's some frantic work going on backstage, getting wraps on.
I suspect he's not coming out for whatever reason.
Well, he's got 30 seconds left.
Nah.
He really does need to hurry.
He won't make it now. Well, if he did, we're rushing, and that will not do. No, I don't think he'll come out for this one.
Well, that's a bit of a mix-up from the Swedish team, most unlike them.
Unless there's a problem and they're going to take it on the 3rd attempt, maybe.
We may never know. But what's for sure is Eriksson's 285 will be marked down as a failure. Speaker will ask the referees to show. And they show red lights. And the next lifter up will be Leontiev, the Russian. And he's got 287.5 kilos on the bar. Again, 12.5 kilo more than his opening lift. He looked very comfortable in his opener.
He did.
And here we go. Leontiev of Russia at a body weight of 73.7, attempting 287.5 kilos.
Good depth. No, he'll let it go.
I think
no,
he's in
he should
trouble.
be told by the referees.
Yeah, he abandoned that bar. That's actually putting the rear spotter in danger.
The jury should be telling him.
And the chief referee seems to have let that go. I think
I
I
think
might have been doing
I
something.
think the jury's going round.
I think Yeri Hofferik from the jury is going round to issue a warning to the lifter. That's just not acceptable. That could have caused serious injury
the spotters
to a
have to catch a lot
spotter
of
who's
weights,
only
yeah.
there to help the lifter. Lifter has a responsibility for the spotter's safety unless he completely loses control of the bar. But that seemed to be walking away. Okay, we've got the last lifter in round 2 of the squat. This is Borodati, the Ukrainian. He has 290 kilos on the bar. And he'll open up a big lead if he makes this lift.
That looks strong.
Whoa, well, that's not a problem.
No, it's okay.
That was after the lift was completed.
Yeah, but you got one red light.
Yeah, I got one red, but that was for depth. Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
Didn't think there was an issue, but there we go. Okay, that's the end of round 2, and a quick look at the scoreboard shows Borodati with a big lead and 290 kilos. Leontiev in second place with 275. Ericsson third with 272.5. Then you've got to go back to 265 to find the next lifter, which is Mansurov. Now Mansurov has gone for 275 for his third lift. So when it comes to him, he's potentially in the bronze medal position. I think the medals are between these 4. But now we have Avram from Romania again. His third and final squat attempt is 217.5 kilos. Oh, no.
It could be too much.
Yeah. Didn't like the body angle either.
No.
He's come back,
He was
puts
suspect on
himself
depth
under
also.
a lot
I don't
of
think
pressure.
he will get red light for depth.
So we move on to Kayadan from Germany. His third and final attempt, 225. This is the lifter who lost control of the bar the second time and had his coach kindly come out and help replace the bar on the racks. So let's see if he's sorted out his issues this time as he attempts 225 kilos once again. Okay, let's see if he can get a little bit more solid this
That looks
time.
a bit solider, yeah.
Yeah.
Chest up, chest up. Now keep working. I think he got this.
No,
He didn't
lock.
He didn't wait for the signal order for the referee.
No, he didn't lock his.
Now he walked in before the signal.
Yeah,
as well.
and he hadn't locked. He hadn't locked out.
Now.
I think he just couldn't manage to lock it out, and made a move for the racks. So he finishes with a best of 217.5 kilos. Next up, the Vischer of Belgium. He's moved progressively from 215 to his third attempt of 242.5 kilos. Currently lying in 7th position. This will raise him a place. No, it won't actually. No, the Miller of Germany he's got a 252 in, and he's in 6th place. So this isn't going to affect Divissa's position, but obviously it's going to give him more to carry forward towards his total.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that was deep enough.
That's a good squat.
Yeah. And we move on to the German Miller. He's put another 5 kilos on the bar from his second attempt. And he's going to finish off with 257.5. Now, this will be a new lifetime best if he gets it. His current PB is 252.5. Just a reminder that after the final lifter in this flight, which will be the Ukrainian Borodati, we will move straight on to flight 2, which is the 83 kilo class. First of all, Mila, attempting 257.5 kilos. Oh, he's fighting it, he's fighting it, he's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting.
Lock the knees. Yes. Yes.
Oh, what a fight.
Oh, yes.
That's probably as good a fight as
Oh.
we've seen all week.
That's guts and determination. Yeah?
Absolutely. That was a definite refuse to lose. Next weight on the bar, 265 kilos. This is for Harry Olak of Estonia, 22-year-old student with a PB coming in of 250. He already beat his PB on the second lift. This is to put another 10 kilos on it. What a fight that was, Ralph. I'm still getting over that. We thought he was gone, and he just kept fighting and fighting and fighting.
Never
Suddenly
give up.
he had it.
Keep fighting.
Back to Olak, 265 kilos. Yeah, it's a good idea to tighten the belt. It does help.
That's the only thing allowed to be adjusted on the platform is the belt.
Well, he got the depth.
He did went a bit fast.
Yeah, he went down quite fast, and don't think there was enough tightness to get him. So now we come to the medal fight. First up is Almaz Mansurov, the Russian. He's got 275 kilos on the bar. This would put him into third place if successful. Currently lying in fourth behind the Swede Eriksson, who's lying on 272.5. But of course, we don't
know coming out.
He didn't come out for the 285. No. We don't know quite what the matter is. So Mansurov, we don't know what's happening with Eriksson. Find out soon enough.
I've seen him walking around.
Good.
So.
Mansurov has this to put himself, at least temporarily, in the bronze medal position. Ralph is just having a look in the warm-up area.
I can't see him around.
No sign of Eriksson. No. He's not.
Unless he's getting wrapped up, maybe.
He may have injured himself in that first lift.
Look, because he was walking around quite normal.
No, Mansurov hasn't got that either. So, well, Eriksson's confirmed in the bronze medal position. Whether he comes out or not,
can't see him anywhere. So.
No, there's no sign of him.
No, I can see him walking around. No, he's not coming out.
No, he's not coming out.
They should put a cross to say he's not taking no more.
Yeah. But what we've got to do now, it's not great for the spectators. We just run down the clock. The speaker will ask the referees to show, and it'll be officially recorded as a no lift. But I say it's not great for the sport when the platform is just dead for a minute. The spectators don't know what's happening. Those in the live stream wouldn't know if we weren't commentating. I mean, if they knew he wasn't going to come out, what's the harm in letting someone know it? I know it's within the rules, but probably not within the spirit.
I think maybe the rule needs to be changed.
Yes,
if they're not taking out one.
Well, that's something for you to look at rather than me, Ralph.
Yes, it's up to the IPF. We'll push.
I think you know a couple of people there, don't you?
Yeah, I think
just one or two.
Yeah. I know the president well. I'll talk to him.
So the formality is that when the clock runs down to 0, the speaker will ask the referees to please show. They will hit the red buttons. Ericsson will have a no lift recorded against him. And we move on to Leontiev, the Russian, 287.5 kilos on the bar. Now, he can't get the gold medal. The Ukrainians already got 290, but he can put 12.5 kilos on his total to take forward to bench press and deadlift. So this is Leontiev from Russia. We think he got a warning for his
Yes, he did. He did.
last one, yeah.
The chief of the jury went over and speak with him. Yeah. So let's hope he control this time.
Well, the problem
Stay
is
with
the
it.
spotters can be scared to give him maximum support if he starts in that sort of thing. But that looks good.
That's good. Yeah, 3 white lines.
And he gets 287.5 kilos. I think he owes that big guy a drink after this
I think
competition.
he does. Yes.
And not just a caramel latte. Okay, the last lifter in the 74 kilo squats will be Borodati from Ukraine. He's going for 297.5 kilos. He is the gold medalist in squat. And just to take you through the scoreboard as we're waiting for him to come on stage, silver medal has gone to Leontiev from Russia. The bronze medal to Ericsson, the Swede, with Mansurov from Russia in 4th place. So after this lift, the first of the 83s, that'll be Dahl from Denmark, will be called straight out without any break. But this is Borodati going for 297.5 kilos.
Good depth, and plenty
And
of
he's
fight.
fighting,
Yes,
he's
flat
fighting.
in the-
He's
Yeah, I think
straightened.
got-
Oh, well, what did
Did
they
you get
say?
a signal
He
first?
got the
Yeah, he got
signal.
the signal before,
Yeah,
yeah,
he got
yeah,
the
that's
signal
okay.
before the knees went. And we move straight on to the 83 kilo class. What's going to happen now, Ralph, is that the 74s will go backstage and warm
Yeah,
up
they
for
start the
bench
warming up
press,
for the bench press. Yeah.
while the 83s are doing the squat. And,
Some go 6
and-
lifters,
and
so
that
we could have been really
avoids,
quick.
yeah, that avoids the situation
Yeah,
we
about
had this
20
afternoon when
minutes.
we had 20-minute breaks. So first up is Mikkel Dahl from Denmark.
Maybe that's
An
something we need to look at for
18-year-old
the future
student.
for live streaming. Then we should have back-to-back always.
Well, from a commentator's point of view, we actually get a nice rest when it's a
Yeah,
20-minute
but it's
break.
not good for the audience
but it's
watching
not
at
good
home.
for the audience, no.
No.
Maybe the answer is more commentators.
Maybe yes. They must pay us more. Yeah.
If they paid us any less, I'd owe them money. Here we go. Mikkel Dahl, Denmark, opening on 255 kilos. Oh, that looks nice and deep. And smoothly up again. Ah, well, he got one on depth.
Yeah, some side referees giving
Yeah.
red for depth. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's not getting a good look at the hip joints. Maybe I don't
Quite
know.
possibly.
The rule said he should sit in a point where we can see
Yeah.
correctly. So
Okay, we
maybe,
got Julian
maybe-
Schnur from Germany up next. He's opening at 262.5 kilos. He's got a PB of 275. Again, this should be comfortable. We got 2 Danish lifters in this flight. Second one is Bolek, and he will follow Schnur, sorry. So this is Julian Schnur from Germany, 262.5 kilos.
that looks comfortable.
Yes, I can't see anything wrong with that.
No.
3 white lights. And now we have the second Danish lifter, Patrick Bolek, a 21-year-old student. He's opening on 270 kilos, 10k below his personal best. 21 years old, he's got at least 1 more year as a junior, possibly 2. I have many friends in Danish powerlifting. Hopefully they'll all be tuned into the live stream.
I'm sure they will be.
Watching their lifter performing.
A very, very keen nation in powerlifting.
Say hello to Hans-Jürgen Jürgensen.
Yes.
Jan Vestergaard.
The list go on. Some very good lifter from Denmark. They also got a good system over there for coaching.
So here we go. Bolek, 270 kilos.
Yes, plenty of depth.
Oh, good fight.
But the knees coming together, which is not always a good thing. You lose power when
That's
the
right.
knees come together.
But he gets 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up is the Polish lifter Kapala. He's got a 290 squat PB, opening up at 275. Again, this should be reasonably comfortable. Marcin Kapala. And he's 23 years old. He's in his last year as a junior.
So if he wants
to win a junior medal, then this is the time to do it.
No, he got the Worlds in late August.
So here we go. Kapala from Poland, 275 kilos.
That looks good.
Yes, referees give that 3 white lights. Once again, the knees came together a little as he drove upwards. No, but he managed to push through it.
Using the power of the hip to draw the ball.
Okay, a couple of big lifters to finish. We've got Shaibakov of Russia. He's nominated 300 kilos for his opener. Personal best of 320 should be well within his compass. Lebediev of Ukraine to follow, and he'll be opening on 310. But first off, Shaibakov. Vladislav Shaibakov, Russia. 300 kilos, 661 pounds.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that looked very smooth. How much more has he got?
Yeah, you can another 20s there, minimum.
Well, that would take him to his PB. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes past that today. There's another 10 kilos going in the bar. This will be the last lifter in the first round. This is Lebediev, the Ukrainian lifter, bang on the weight limit at 83 kilos dead. He's squat PB of 330 kilos.
And this is if it goes well today, the European record stand at 347.
Wow, well,
could we see attack on the European record?
That's a possibility. But first of all, he's got to get
his first one in. Yep.
Yeah. If he gets it, then everyone tonight has got the first squat in. Sadly, that didn't happen in the earlier session or yesterday.
Keep control. Oh,
that's easy. I was worried about the depth, and then he just dipped a little bit, and he was fine. No, he was fine. He gave a wee dip. Okay, well, just to summarize, at the end of round one, Lebediev leads with that lift at 310. Shaibakov is just behind him on 300. Kapala of Poland in third place on 275, and just behind him, the Danish lifter Bolek on 270. And we move into the second round, and the first lifter up is the first of the Danish lifters, Mikael Dahl. His personal best is 257.5 kilos. He's only 18 years old. He's one of the younger lifters. And he is going for a new PB, 262.5 kilos. The whole of Denmark will be rooting for him. Mikael Dahl going for a PB, 262.5 kilos.
And if they're not, we want to know why not.
18 years of age.
The future of our sport.
What's he going to be doing in 5 years'
They
time?
make you wonder. That's good. That's
look
I would
good.
say that's look good to me. Oh no, we got two
Well,
red
got
lights.
2 reds for depth.
So again for depth.
Again,
yes,
they're
yeah.
better positioned than we are,
Yeah,
Ralph.
we are.
I'm
We're
watching
looking-
the screen
we're
here.
looking for, we're looking for
you
the
know,
side.
yeah,
so,
and based upon, well, you're sort of looking from the side. I'm blocked by the screen, and
Yeah, so it's difficult. It's
Yeah, I'm
difficult.
blocked by one screen and looking at the other screen. So, from the front that looked good, but say you can't second guess experienced referees who are ideally placed to make a judgment call. But this is Julian Schnarr, Germany. This is his second lift, and he's going for 275 kilos, and this will equal his PB. He's taken a big jump from his opener of 12.5 kilos. I say this lift will equal his lifetime personal best if successful. Here we go.
That looks good from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Referees
White
agree.
light.
So next up we've got Bolek, the second Danish lifter, Patrick Bolek. He's opted to go 280, and once again this will equal his personal bests. It'll also put him at least temporarily into third place. It'll put him ahead of Kapala, the Polish lifter. Don't think he's going to get anywhere near the Russian or the Ukrainian.
No, I think those
But,
two have
but
gone.
if he gets this one in,
Yeah, bronze medal.
he's in touching distance of bronze medal. Well, he's done this before, but has it been on a championship stage after travel and strange food and strange rooms? Good fights.
Fights, yes.
Yeah, I'd give him that. I think.
Yeah, he got one
He
red.
got it 2-1
Yeah.
red, but that's 2-1 for Bolek. Moves into third place. And now we've got Kapala on 285, and this is to regain the bronze medal position. I see Schnarr, the German, who's currently lying in fifth position. He's predicted to be bronze medalist based on lifts so
Overall,
far, plus
yeah.
openers. So
Maybe a good venture
Yeah.
and
he's opening 195 on the
Yeah.
bench and opening 262 in deadlifts.
deadlift. So
A couple of respectable weights. So let's not lose sight of him. And that looks good from Kapala.
2-1.
And he gets it 2-1. Yeah, one of the side referees doesn't like it. Other two did. Now we got Shaibakov, the Russian, who made 300 kilos.
easy, so-
Looked like there was nothing on the bar.
I thought you
So-
had done 315.
Yeah,
Not
well,
that 312
312 and a half. It's a stepping stone to somewhere else, isn't it? Lebedyev's gone 325. Is he going to be within touching distance of the European record?
Maybe you
Ralph,
need to
if
be
he
around
gets
about
that?
332
What's
to do that.
what's the
yeah.
record?
347.
Oh,
Maybe a
no,
little bit
it's-
too
yeah.
much, yeah. But we never know. Well, I don't think so.
No, it would be. I think if he was
Too big a jump on his
Yeah.
third attempt, yeah.
unless he decides, if he gets
Yeah,
a
have a
second
go.
lift, you know what? I've won the squat
have a go.
competition. and projected for first. Why not have a go at it? We'll see. First of all, Shaibakov attempting 312.5 kilos, not giving up on a gold medal himself. That's good.
That's good.
I suppose that's the other thing in Lebedyev's mind. You know, if he goes big
absolutely.
after getting
And
this
then missed
325,
Italy, yeah.
then Shaibakov could, he's lighter body weight by 100 grams, but he could catch him on third lift just by, you know, Lebedyev being a little bit greedy for the record. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see an attempt today. But nonetheless, this is an awful lot of weight
Now
on the
this is
bar.
a big weight.
325 kilos. 1, 2,
Again,
3,
coached by the
4,
great
5,
Victor
6,
Nalakin, the
6 reds aside.
world champion from Ukraine.
Here we go. 325, 6 reds aside. Oh, he might even make it look difficult, eh?
Yes.
And look at the scoreboard at the end of the second round shows Lebedyev with that lift well in front on 325 kilos. Shaibakov second on 312.5, but Shaibakov's nominated 325 for his third, and he's lighter body weight.
Yeah.
So you know it's not all.
I think 325 may be a little bit too heavy today. I don't know.
We'll see. Third place is
Now he's going
Kapala on
335.
285 and Bolek fourth on 280. So we're into the third round, and this is Dahl from Denmark. He missed his 262.5 second time. Now this was in depth, wasn't it?
He was depth. Yeah.
This is the one we thought,
it was okay,
probably
but,
okay, but I'm going to watch this from the side this time. I'm not going to rely on my screen. Let's just see if we get a slightly different view of it from there. And here he goes, setting up for the lift.
And we just slightly acute body.
I think that's close. I think that's close.
Yeah, could be too wide.
Yeah,
no, he got three
no,
wide.
he's got three whites.
Yeah, good lad.
Oh, doesn't he look relieved with that? And that's a new lifetime personal best for him. We move on to Schnarr. Schnarr is going for 282.5 kilos. As we said earlier, not in the running for a sport medal, but very much in the running for a total medal. But of course, he needs this. This is going to put 7.5 kilos on his total. He's actually predicted to be well ahead of fourth place overall. But you only get well ahead if you make these lifts.
If you make it, yes.
And create these gaps. So Schnarr, 282.5. He's fighting. And he's got it, and that, for the time being, puts him into third place. No, sorry, doesn't put him in third place. Keeps him in fourth. Kapala's third with 285. Bolek is now coming in with 287.5. This is the other Danish lifter. This will put him in the bronze medal position, ahead of Kapala, who will follow him. So for a possible bronze medal, this is Patrick Bolek.
Oh, that knee coming in again.
Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting. I think he's
What
got
could-
that.
Yeah, I think he has.
Oh, no, he
no,
didn't. No.
He's getting 3
Yeah,
yellow. I'm not sure
well,
why.
2 yellows and a red.
Not sure why.
One of the referees thought insufficient depth. Not sure quite the reason. Maybe it was downward movement.
Yeah. And this defeat move.
Yeah. So we have Kapala, the Polish lifter. Now he is safe in bronze medal position as a result of that failure. He's trying to increase his squat to 290 kilos. And then we have the battle for gold between Shaibikov and Lebedyev. After the next 3 lifters, there'll be an approximate 5-minute break while we set up the platform for bench press. And then we'll be back with the 74 kilo class bench press. But first, Kapala, 290 kilos. Again, he's fighting.
No, just losing.
It's just too much. He did well to stay with the bar there. Good fight. Looks exhausted by the effort. Finishes with a best squat of 285 kilos and a bronze medal for his efforts. Okay, now we have the
Battle for the gold.
battle for the gold between the Russian and the Ukrainian. The Russian's up first, 325 kilos. If he makes this lift, he goes into the gold medal position on body weight. And the Ukrainian is nominated 335. He may be wishing he'd done 327 and a half or 330. But the gold medal in squat will be decided over the next 2 lifts. Well, over the next 1 lift if he doesn't make this. He's got to make this in order to make Lebedyev make the 335. Hope we're helping the viewers at home keep track of it. I know they can't see the scoreboard. We seem to be probably talking an awful lot, but we're trying to let you know where everyone is relative to everyone else. So here we go for a possible gold medal. It's done.
Yeah, you know he's got it.
He's got that.
That surprised me.
No, it didn't surprise me at all. That's a great lift from the Ukrainian. From the Russian, sorry. Now it's all on the Ukrainian. He's got to get this 335 or the gold goes to Russia. I say, I bet he's wishing he'd gone 330 now.
330, yeah.
Here we go. Gold medals on this lifts. This is Alexander Lebedyev lifting for gold. A massive 335 kilos on the bar. Final squat of the day. Here we go.
Control. Working.
He's got it.
Wow.
And that's the gold medal right there. Alexander Lebedyev wins the squat gold medal with a 335 kilo squat, beating the Russian Shaibikov, who's at 335. The bronze medal goes to the Polish lifter Kapala, with Schnur, the German, in 4th place on 282.5 kilos.
Bit special, huh?
Oh, that was some great lifting there. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back in no time at all with the 74 kilo class bench press.
Don't go away.
And welcome back to Oroshava, where you join us in the middle of the 74 and 83 kilo championships. The clock is just counting down. I think we're showing about 25 seconds on the clock before
Just
we
in
start
time.
the Flight 1 bench press.
Just in time to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Elico, Leoco, STB Apparel, and ER Equipment. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. As always, without your support and sponsorship, this event could not take place. So,
But particularly
thank you.
Ben Banks for the t-shirts.
Ah, yes.
Okay, here we go. This is Marius Miller opening the bench press competition with 155 kilos on the bar. Again, the priority for these lifters is going to be getting their first one in. Without the first one, you can't make a total. Without a total, you can't be the champion or a medalist. Once again, using the new overhead camera, Ralph.
That's
Gives
good,
you a great
good
shot
good
of the
shot
setup, yeah.
the legs and the hips.
It's probably not the
Yeah.
best angle to judge the
No,
lift from,
but it's-
but in terms of seeing the
The
seeing
setup,
the
the
lifter
setup of
setting
the
up,
bench press, yeah.
excellent, yeah. And then we switch and we get the best angle to judge. Oh no! Just
Not a
needed to
good
be a
start.
little bit snap. It looked good,
Yeah.
and then it just got to 3 or 4 inches from the top, and it just wouldn't go any further. I think his touch was quite comfy. I
Yes,
think
good.
it just
It's
needs
not
to
rubber,
tighten
right?
it up slightly. Now we've got the Russian Leontev. Now, interestingly, he was silver medalist in the squats, but he's posted a much lower opener on the bench press than some of the others. And although he's a silver medalist in squats, he's only projected for 5th place
Fifth
overall.
place in the
But
bench, yeah,
that's
yeah.
based on openers, and
Yeah.
he may be playing games with us in the openers. And so let's see how this goes. This is Leontiev from Russia, and he is opening with a bench of 165 kilos. Yeah,
That's an easy up.
that was easy. Plenty more there. I'm just trying to look at the shirt. Shirt's quite high. That can be ramped down quite a bit. Yeah,
Another inch or
expect
so
to
down,
see
yeah.
quite a bit more going in the bar before the bench press is finished. Next up is Borodati from Ukraine. Again, interesting. Gold medalist in the squat, but he's 3rd out in the bench press. Mind you, there are 3 of them opening in 170, and he's 3rd out by a lot. Again, this may just be tactical, get a safe one in.
And maybe a loose shirt to
Yeah.
start with. No,
Oh,
don't know.
well,
Don't know.
was there downward movement on the left-hand side? No.
No.
It lagged
just-
behind, but it didn't go down. So that's a good lift for Leontiev. Next up on the same weight, we've got Kayadan, the German lifter. And he'll be followed by Olak, the Estonian, all opening on 170 kilos. This is Eren Kayadan, 170 kilos. Oh, that
Right to the
looked
middle,
close to the
yeah.
limit, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's got it,
He's got it, but it's
but
tight
I'm
in
not
the
sure
middle.
how much more is there. Maybe it was a bit of a risky one to open with in a 3-lift competition. But he's on the board. Next up, again on 170 kilos, this is Harry Olak, the Estonian. His bench press PB is 180 kilos. This should be reasonably comfortable. But as you say, Ralph, they could be messing around with short settings.
Yeah, I think they could possibly
And just
change the
loose
shirt,
shorts for
change-
openers.
yeah,
So,
then take a tighter
sometimes an
one.
opening
Yeah.
bench can look as if they're on their limit and they come out 10K heavier and it looks easy.
Plus they got the, yeah.
Here we go. Harry Olak, 170 kilos. Again,
they're all
he's
struggling in the
struggling.
middle.
He's struggling.
Yeah, the changeover between pectoral and
yeah,
tricep, isn't it? Yeah,
it is.
struggling a little bit.
So that's 3 white lights though. And next up we have the Romanian Laurentio Abram. He's got a bench press PB of 180 as well. He's opening at 175. And the bar is loaded for Abram. He's got his shirt down nice and low. Just taking his time to get everything right. Takes the bar. And here we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that was
Good
more
work.
convincing
Yeah.
than the last 2 or 3. And the referees agreed. They say good lift. Now we move on to the top 3 openers in the bench press. Next up is Mansurov, the Russian, on 190 kilos. And he's going to be followed by Eriksson. And the last up is De Visser, the Belgian. He's actually opening his bench on 205. Big weight for a
That's a big weight,
74
yes,
kilo junior lifter. Particularly if it's an opener. But first of all, Mansurov. His opening attempt, 190 kilos. You can see the marks on the legs from that camera angle from what the squat suit's doing to the thighs. Oh, that looked
That's a good
easy.
lift. That's a good lift.
Yeah. Really, I suppose that's the way an opener should look.
Should look
isn't it?
like, yeah.
Yeah. So now we go to 200 kilos. This is Alexander Eriksson. The sweet. I mean, we've hardly seen this guy.
Now
We saw him squat once,
you know,
and then
he's scheduled
he's
to
gone
win.
into hiding.
I think
But
that
yeah,
is,
he's scheduled to win it.
I'm sure I've seen before. He came to La Manga for a training camp down there. They got some really, really strong.
Yeah. Was he
junior
hiding
lift,
then as well, or
Yeah,
did he show
I
himself?
don't know. I must send a message to Robert.
He's grown a beard. He's in disguise since La Manga. Didn't have a beard in his photograph. But here he goes. 200 kilos for Alexander Eriksson. Getting everything just right. Taking the bar with his buttocks in the air, then putting
Sit
them
down,
down on the
yeah.
bench, getting the start command.
Not that strong. Not
Yeah.
that strong in the middle. Got it, I think.
Yeah, I think he's got
Yeah,
it.
he's
Yes,
got
he
it,
did. Not the most impressive
No,
bench I've
no,
seen today, but he's
no.
in the lead. And now we go to De Visser, the Belgian. This will be the final lift of the first round. And he's taken 205 kilos. Well, his lifetime bench PB is 202.5. So here he is in a
Opening
3
with-
lift competition, opening 205.
Don't have above his PB. See, he's coached by Big Billy Count.
Yeah.
Who's
Well-
we've seen him in Germany.
I'm sure Mr. Billican has an idea of what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
And I'm
he
sure
has.
that if he didn't believe his lifter could do 205, it wouldn't be on the bar. So here we go, final lift of the first round. Giovanni De Visser, 205 kilos.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
good.
strong.
That's good. Plenty more in the tank there.
Yes.
Very impressive lifting. And at the end of the first round, if we look at the totals, we can see that I'm not seeing. Yeah, we can see that Divisser is in the lead with 205 kilos. Ericsson second place with 200 kilos. Third place Mansurov with 190. Then we've got a drop of 15 kilos for the fourth place, and that is Avram, the Romanian. Okay, into round 2 lifts. First up, Marius Miller, Germany.
He
He
needs this
missed
one.
157.5 first time. Hopefully they played around with the shirt. He needs this to stay in the competition. He will have another chance if he doesn't get it, but
Yeah.
you don't
You
want to
don't
go
wanna
into
leave
the
the
third
third
round.
attempt
No,
now.
no,
That's
no.
putting
He needs to get
real
this now and
pressure.
take the pressure off. Get this lift, make one deadlift, and you've made a total. So here we go.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
better.
just got it out. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
And he
He's on
gets
the
3
board.
white
He's on the
lights. The touch was a bit more difficult. They've
Yes,
obviously
because-
ramped the shirt down a bit, but the fact that it's ramped down means that there's a
Give it
little
a
bit more
more.
pop to it. Doesn't help you right at the top, but it gives
Need
you
to
more
drive to the
momentum
bottom.
to
Yeah,
take
to
it
the bottom,
through
yeah.
the stick point. Yeah, did well. Oh well, we can breathe a sigh of relief. No bombers, and there's
No.
no excuse for bombing on deadlift. So next lifter is on 170, and this is Leontiev, the Russian. Opened with 165 and put another 5 kilos on the bar. The silver medalist in the squat, but second out in the bench press. We thought he might be playing around with a loose shirt and come out
Don't
with a
look
much
like
bigger
it.
weight. It doesn't look like
No.
it, does it? I think this is just what he's got.
That's quite
You know,
quick.
that was better.
quick,
I think
yeah.
that was better than his
Yeah.
first one. Oh, he gets a blue light.
That luck in the elbow thing.
Yeah, well.
Looks luck from here.
It's either that or downward movement. I certainly didn't see
Didn't
any
come out yet,
downward
but the bar
movement.
must go
No.
down.
Yeah.
Full width bar must go down. Yeah. So
Okay, we've
that didn't
got
happen.
Erin Kayaden from Germany up next. And his second attempt is going to be 175 kilos. Just a reminder that at the end of the third round in this flight, we move straight on without delay into the 83 kilo class. After the 83 kilo class, there'll be a 5-minute break while we change the platform over for deadlifts. And certainly for television, Ralph, the back-to-back works far better.
Yeah,
than-
yes, I
than
think it's
the
something we must
single
look at for the
class, doesn't it?
future, especially when we do streaming. We must
Yeah.
look at back to back.
Oh, this is a struggle. He's fought it up.
He may have
He's
a problem.
fought it up. No,
he
no,
got it.
he's
Three
got it.
whites.
Looks very determined, looks happy with that. And now still on 175 kilo, we've got Harry Olak from Estonia coming back to the platform. Now Olak obviously has a big deadlift. He's projected for third place
Yeah,
overall.
Yes.
So
I think these are
you
also
know,
some big
he-
deadlifters in
yeah,
here.
I mean
yeah.
he wasn't in the placings
No,
in the squats. He's not going to be in the placings in the bench.
reasonable, yeah,
But you know,
reasonable
he could do a Norwegian woman thing
bench. Yeah,
and
comes through.
come flying through on the deadlifts to take a medal. Say we've seen that happen 2 days running now.
Yes, yes.
So this is Olak. Every kilo counts. This is 175 kilos. He could get this and go and maybe get 180. I would put him in good stead for the total. He's fighting it. He's fighting it. I think he's got it. I think he's
No, he's got it,
Yeah,
yes.
he's got it.
See white lights, yeah.
And he's delighted with that. I think he realizes how much how important that is with a big deadlift to follow. Now we go to the Ukrainian Borodati, 177.5 kilos on the bar. Now he was struggling a wee bit with 170, wasn't he? Be interesting to see. It may be a bit like the Russian. The second one might actually look better than the first because the shirt's a bit lower down. So let's see how he does. Alexander Borodati, Ukraine, attempting 177.5 kilos. Well, it's the same as the Russian. Yes. That looked far easier than his first one. Yeah. Perfect. So they're working the shorts well. And next weight in the bar, 180 kilos. This is for Abram, the Romanian. This would equal his lifetime PB. Be nice if he could get this and go on to 400 pounds plus for this next one. But he's got to get this one first.
Yes.
Probably just a little too far behind to medal. But certainly this would put him in 4th place in the bench press. After 2 rounds. Here we go, Laurențiu Abram, attempting 180 kilos.
Slow. Oh, no,
the backside came up as well, Ralph.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's got a yellow and 2 reds. And now we come on to the top 3. I think pretty much the bench press medals are decided. It's just the order of them. We've got Mansurov from Russia out next. He's opted to take 195 kilos. Eriksson will follow with 205. I think Eriksson's going to get that. He may be like the Russian and the Ukrainian. He looks in trouble in his first and then makes the second look easy. We may see the same thing again. But first of all, this is Mansurov attempting 195 kilos.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, Mansurov isn't out of the running altogether for the silver.
No.
If he gets his next lift in and Eriksson doesn't get this, then Mansurov could take him on body weight, 73.1 to 73.5. So he's 400 grams lighter. So the medals aren't totally decided. I think if Eriksson gets this,
I think it's pretty silly.
Yeah, in fact, Eriksson gets this, he goes into the lead over Divisa on body weight. Divisa's the heaviest.
Yeah, but he's coming at 212. So
yeah. So let's see. If Eriksson makes this, he's temporarily in gold medal position, but pretty much assured of the silver. If he doesn't make it, the Russian could sneak up on the blind side and steal an unlikely silver medal. So at least he's in more than one lift this time.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
Struggling to bring it down.
Yeah, which is actually a good sign in a way, because it means there's I saw that bar go down. I'm afraid that's no lift. Well, Mansurov might have a chance. Mansurov has put 200 kilos in the bar for his third one, so there's a chance of a silver there yet. But before that, we got Divisa. Now, I think if Divisa, I know. Divisa hits this, he's got the gold medal in bench. And I suspect, with his squat and his deadlift, I think this is what he's come for. Bench gold medal. This lift gets it. So here we have Giovanni Divisa lifting for a gold medal in the 74 kilo class. He was very, very comfortable at 205. This will be a big PB. This will be a gold medal. He's
Oh,
got
yes,
it.
yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And he's
this
going to
boy's
get
a
more than
bencher.
that as well.
He's got
Well,
short and good leverage. Yeah?
He actually got one red
He
light
got
for
one
that.
red, yeah.
Not sure what that was for.
Maybe it looks like the buttocks pulled
Yeah.
off the bench a bit.
Well, that
It
would have
did
been a
look for
yellow,
me.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. It is yellow. It
if
is
we-
yellow. It is yellow.
Oh, it is yellow. Oh, I
Yeah,
couldn't
it is
see it
yellow.
for the referee said.
It is yellow.
Yeah, quite possibly. So we look quickly at the scoreboard at the end of the round. De Vischer is in the lead with 212.5 kilos. Eriksson is still in second place with 200. Mansurov third with 195, but Mansurov has a chance to move into silver medal position on third lift. We're into the third round. First one up, Marius Miller, Germany, attempting 162.5 kilos. Got his 157.5 at the second attempt after missing it first time round. Here we go. Just a reminder, after this round, we're straight into the 83s.
No, is he going to good? Is he going to push the arm out?
No,
No.
it was a brave attempt. A good fight. He didn't give up on it.
No.
But that's a no lift, and he finishes with a 1 out of 3, but that's all you need to progress. Finishes with 157.5. He was playing with fire, though, opening with a weight that was only 5 kilos less than something that was too heavy. Yeah. We move on to Leontiev, the Russian. He's opted to take 175 kilos. As we say, this is the silver medalist in the squat, struggling slightly by comparison in the bench press. But it's often the way. Lifters have 2 good lifts and one. When we say weak, everything is relative. They're far stronger than any man in the street walking about. But relatively, most lifters tend to have 1 weak lift. No, I don't think that's well.
No.
I think the spotters took that, didn't they? Yeah.
But he was going over.
He was going, it was going. He was never going to get that back again. So that's a no lift. And we move on to Kayadan, the German. And he's had a nice steady progression, 170 in the first round, 175 in the second. And he's going to finish off with a 180 in the third. Avram and Oleg will be following. Oleg first by lot, and then Avram. All 3 of them on 180 kilos. And then Borodati, the Ukrainian, will be next on 182.5. But here we have Kayadan of Germany going for 3 out of 3 in the bench, trying to finish with 180 kilos. No, it's low.
Fitness gone,
yeah, it's gone. And that's a no lift. And next up, we've got Harry Olak, the Estonian. Now, remember, he's projected to finish third. So this is nowhere near the medals in the bench. But again, this is an important lift for him because this raises his total just that little bit, keeps him ahead of the projected fourth, gets him closer to the projected second.
He's got a big bench, a big deadlift opener, 285.
Yeah,
so that's
285.
Yeah.
He's what is he? 25 kilos ahead of anyone else in opening deadlifts. But this'll help if he gets this.
Yes. No. Everything come off the bench.
Yeah, it happens when it's just too heavy. Everything goes. Okay, now we've got Avram of Romania on the same weight. 180 kilos. He missed this last time. He's currently sitting on the 175 he got in the opening round. 4 lifters to go after Avram, and then a reminder we're straight into the 83s. This seems to be flying past this evening,
the
Ralph.
bench going well. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, normally the squats take a long time with altering the racks and everything. We seem to be getting through things really well
Really
tonight.
fast, really fast.
You can see the setup from the overhead camera. Now you can see the angles.
He's fighting it. He's
Yes,
fighting.
no,
Oh no, it's
no,
gone.
no.
The arm's come there.
Really, if you don't get the speed at the start,
you
you're
got
not
drive
going to have
to
the
that middle
power to
section,
get through, are you? No.
This is where the tricep
Where
come
the
into play.
tricep take over. You've got to get to the point where strong triceps kick in. And if you don't get there, there's nothing to move the bar. Okay. We move on to Borodati, the Ukrainian lifter. He's gone 170, 177 and a half, and he's looking to finish with 182.5 kilos, fraction over 400 pounds. Just outside with the medals. Looking good.
Yes, he got it.
Looking
He's
good.
out,
I think he's
locked.
got that. He shouted yes
Yeah,
himself.
he's
The
got it,
lifter
he's got
normally
it,
knows.
He's happy.
Well done. And he's got 3 out of 3 in bench. Right. Here's where it gets interesting. Mansarov is going for 200 kilos. If he gets it, he's sure of the bronze medal. If he gets this, he overtakes Ericsson in body weight, and Ericsson missed his 205 last time.
He did this, yeah.
Yeah, so this is for a potential silver medal. Well, it'll certainly put him into the silver medal position with Ericsson to go next. I think he's going to get this, you know.
Yeah, a chance.
He's had a nice progression. Good 190, good 195. He knows he's got something to fight for here. I'm sure he will fight. Here we go.
Setup is
Here
good.
we go. This is going to put Ericsson under huge pressure if he gets it.
Control.
Here we go.
Attack.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, lucky mate.
Well.
Will they give it him?
I think they might. Yes, they have. 2-1. And Mansarov suddenly is in the silver medal position. All the pressure back on Ericsson. He has to make this 205 or he settles for bronze. So here is Alexander Ericsson. Just seen himself relegated from second to third position in the bench by that fantastic battle by the Russian. But can he take it back? He missed his weight last time. Can he find something that he didn't have second time round? Alexander Ericsson, 205 kilos for the silver medal in bench press.
Everything tight. Now he got it.
He's got it.
Was there. Yep.
Yeah, and that is the silver medal right there. He's been playing games with us all evening, hasn't he?
I think he is.
Didn't even give us a photograph of the beard to show. And now we have the gold medalist in the bench, Divisa. That's already settled, but he's coming out with a huge weight of 222.5 kilos. Already the gold medalist, as I say. I suspect with his bench and deadlift openers, this would have been his target to get a bench gold medal.
That's what
he certainly succeeded. Well done to the guy. And if he can make this final lift, this will be one tremendous series of bench presses that he's put together. So here we go. No, that went down.
Did he went back down?
Yeah, it went down.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to get yellows.
Yeah, lift, and the blue,
But I mean,
and the blue.
yeah, he got it. He,
Yes,
you know, he
okay.
had the power, but
Yeah.
no, there was downward movement. And if we just look at the scoreboard after the bench press, we can see that the winner of the bench press with a fantastic 212.5 kilos was Divisha. The runner-up with 205 kilos was Ericsson, and in third place with that excellent fight for a 200 kilo bench was Mansurov, the Russian. We move straight on to the 83 kilo class. First up is Mikkel Dahl of Denmark, and he's opening at 142.5 kilos. Lifter to follow will be his fellow Dane, Patrick Bolek.
Just want to say a big hello to my friend Wayne, who's watching. Welcome, Wayne. Hope, watch your bench press, my friend.
That looked nice and easy. And the referees confirmed it as a good lift. And next up, the other Danish lifter, Patrick Bolek. His PB is 160, so he's opening at 157.5.
2.5
Not
kilo
far
below
away.
His below his PB, 2.5, yeah. that's
Yeah. Next up will be the Paul Kapala. And then Schnur. Again, Schnur's got a pretty big deadlift. So here we go with Bolek.
Goes drive. That's fast.
That's good.
That's good. Yep.
Referees agree. Now we have the Paul Kapala, Marcin Kapala, showing a bench press PB of 270 kilos. I think that might be a little on the ambitious side. Suspect it's 170.
Well, if he is, he'd certainly be off of the European record. He's done the 260. So
Maybe he didn't do that at an international competition.
yeah, this gym with still his mates.
So we're assuming his PB is 170, and this is Kapala, the Polish lifter, opening on 160, with Schnur, the German, to follow. Based on openers, it looks like the medals will go to the German, the Russian, and the Ukrainian. But what you write down in the weigh-in doesn't win you any medals.
Arms out, locked up. Has he got it?
I think that may have been a
Yeah,
yellow.
he got
it,
lights,
yeah.
3 white lights.
It certainly stopped.
Yeah, kept the ball moving.
It was a question of
did it come back down again?
I thought it
It's
might
okay.
maybe come down slightly in the right. Obviously, I'm looking for something that wasn't there. That's a good lift from the Polish lifter. And now we have Schnur, the German, PB of 205. He's opening at 190. The projected result shows a huge win for the Ukrainian in the 83s, showing him 50 kilos ahead of second.
It could be a Ukraine-Russia
And,
battle in
yeah,
both,
and
both
then
category, I think.
Another 40 kilos from second to third. But I think there might be a wee battle here in the bench press. I think certainly it's far, far closer in the 74s than it is in the 83s.
That's
That
good.
looks good. Most of the lifters tonight favouring Titan shirts, but I see Schnurr's using an Inza.
Yeah. I think it's the most popular of the bench shirts, it's Titan.
Yeah. My own personal preference is the Rage X, actually. I think it's the Rage X, the Inza.
Oh, the Inza.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've tried them both, but then most people, as you say, probably 8 out of 10 are using Titan.
Yeah.
And here we have someone with a Titan shirt and an Inza singlet, just to confuse things. This is the Russian Shaibakov, and his opener is 200 kilos, 440 pounds or thereabouts. You think 100 kilos is nearly 16 stone? This is 31.5 stone.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and he made
that's
that look
comfortable.
easy.
Yes.
3 white lights. One more lifter. And this will be Lebedev, the Ukrainian. He's opening with a massive 220 kilos.
Yeah.
Well, his PB is showing us 240. And that's massive for a junior in the 83s. What's the European record here,
Yeah,
Ralph?
the European record on the bench press is 260. So
260.
again, it's a possibility if you can have a good opener.
260 is phenomenal.
It's a big
Junior
bench,
83, wow.
For a junior.
Yeah. Almost beggars belief. I say almost because it happened. If
Superhuman.
it hadn't happened, it wouldn't have been there. So here we go. Lebedev, Ukraine. Massive opening weight of 220 kilos.
Make it look nothing.
Did I say massive weight there? He's just trying to make me look stupid. I mean, that's not difficult at the best of times. But what a fantastic lift. That lift from Lebedev takes the lead. In second place at the moment is the Russian Shaibakov, with Schnurr, the German, in the bronze medal position going into second rounds. Next up will be Mikkel Dahl again. Thankfully, all the lifters got their first lift in, so no one's under any pressure in the second round, and they can all progress and achieve their targets now. First of all, young 18-year-old Mikkel Dahl added 5 kilos to the bar. He's going for 147.5. The Ukrainians opted for 232.5
Yeah.
the second lift.
So I could match his PB at 240. Yeah.
Could well do. I mean, his projection is scarily high. 837.5 based on his deadlift opener. So I expect to see over 850 from him. And that's a good lift from Dahl. Now Patrick Bolek. He's added 5 kilos as well. He's going for 162.5 with his second attempt.
Can I say a big thank you to Andres from Alico? Hope you're watching. Enjoy your streaming.
And the bar is loaded for Bolek. Yes, I told Ben Banks I loved his t-shirts.
Is he
And
going to sponsor you?
And I'll tell Andreas I love his bars.
He's listening and he's watching, so come on, tell him.
They're wonderful bars. They're the best bars in the world. And if I had one in the Western Isles, it would be the first one ever.
I'm sure you do a good deal, Hattie.
So back to the lifting. This is Bolek, 162.5. And he's fighting. No, shakes his head. Spotters help him. Just needs a little bit more pop off the chest. Cinder's coach, he feels a little bit lightheaded after that. Just take a little time to recover. Next up, we've got Kapala. As I said a few minutes ago, Rob, we're really zooming through this.
It's really going fast.
Only 3 lifters after Kapala, and then we're into the third round. Yeah. Might get home in time for evening meal at a decent time tonight for a change.
Yeah. From a goulash? I'll have.
Oh, goulash fillet
I
steak.
think I
the
endorse
lot.
goulash. I think.
Oh yes, the goulash last night was
Fantastic,
lovely. My
yeah,
first
fantastic.
time, and I think tonight will be the second time.
For me, it is 4th time.
You can't come to Hungary and not have goulash, can you?
Nah.
Here we go, Kapala, 165 kilos.
Fighting,
Yeah,
fighting,
he's fighting. He's got it,
Yep.
and he's got 3 white lights. Good fights. Okay, into the top 3 in the bench. Bronze medal pretty much assured for Schnur. I think he's more interested in getting a bronze medal overall than in the bench. But this lift will help him towards that. So Julian Schnur, representing Germany, takes 195 kilos for his second attempt.
Yep.
That's good.
Good lift.
And every little helps at this stage towards the total. Okay, we move on to the 2 big guys, the Russian and the Ukrainian. First up, Shaibakov, the Russian. He's gone for 207.5 kilos. Now, he made that 200 look really
That
easy,
was
if I
easy.
remember
I thought
right.
It had gone 210 or something, but yeah, 207.
But-
yeah, you're not gonna catch the winner.
I think he's well behind the Ukrainian and well ahead of the German. So
Comfort zone.
probably, bear in mind we're talking second lifts rather than third. Probably a comfortable jump, 7.5 kilos. But I expect to see this go up without too much trouble. Here we go. Shaibakov representing Russia with 207 kilos on the bar.
Pause. Drive.
Oh, that's
yeah.
easy. That's
Yeah,
easy.
I think 215 is there.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think they'll go
Certainly,
212 and a half,
certainly
but they-
212 and a half. But I would hope he'd try 215. He's nothing to lose with 215. Okay, now we have Alexander Lebedyev from Ukraine. He opened with 220. He just won the gold medal straight away with that one lift. He's putting another 12.5K in the bar. We were a bit worried the 220 was a bit of an
Yeah.
ambitious opener. He just threw it up.
Just blast it out. didn't it?
Can't see him not getting this. But I can see him going over 240 in the third round. I think if I remember rightly from the stats earlier, 240 was
So it's his
PB.
PB, yeah. PB
So
is
yeah,
240.
maybe 242 and a half next time. But he's got to get this first. Oh,
That's
that
easy
is
as well.
easy as well. Yeah.
I think definitely not 10 is there.
Absolutely.
240,
Yeah, I
255,
think
yeah.
really he should be looking at 242 next time. If we look at the scoreboard after that, we can see Lebedyev well ahead with 232.5. Shaibakov second with 207. Scher third with 195. And then we've got another 30 kilos before we find the fourth place
The
lifter
temp is coming in, see
Kapala
what he's taking.
for Poland on 170.
240. 240.
And he's gone 240.
Equal his PB.
Well, he'll equal his PB. Thought he might try
Try and
and
break it, yeah.
break it. Well, better to break it than a European Championship when you've already won the gold medal and are miles ahead towards the total. But anyway, ours not to wonder why. Time to call out Mikhail Dahl, third and final bench press. Only adding 2.5 kilos. Probably felt he was quite near it. excuse me. Probably felt he was quite near his limit on his second one. Be nice if he could get 3 out of 3. Young man, probably the youngest lifter in this flight, only 18 years of age. Attempting 330 pounds. No,
No, that's
just
come
too
back
much.
down, yes.
Yeah, as we said before, when they only increased by 2.5,
Yeah, you know they're the limit,
it's
yeah.
it's a pretty good indication that they were just about on their limit on the previous lift. And now we have Patrick Bolek. Patrick missed 162.5 last time, so he's taking the same weight again. Two Danish lifters following one another, having their own private battle. Teammates and competitors at the
Yeah.
same time.
Probably training partners as well.
Yes.
Through the middle, come on, work the arms, work the
Backside,
arms.
backsides
Nothing
come
is
up.
stuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
backsides up as well.
yeah.
He was never going to get it once that happened. So 4 to go. Next up, Kapala, 170 kilos. Just a reminder that after these 4 lifters, there'll be a 5-minute break while the platform is set up for deadlift, and we'll be right back with you to bring you every lift for the rest of the evening. Okay, the bar's loaded for Kapala. Again, a nice progression from him. 160 opener, good 165 second. Looking for 170 for a 3 out of 3. And if he gets this, he'd be the first in this weight class to get 3 out of 3. And only the third all evening.
Yeah.
Lots of red on the bench in the 74s, particularly third rounds. We have 6 of the 9 lifters missed their third attempts. He's fighting. He's fighting. He's fighting.
Got it. Arms not locked yet.
No.
He lost it. Couldn't lock the right arm. I think,
Oh,
yeah.
you know, I hate to see someone
Yeah,
fighting
all
that
the way
hard
and then lose it.
and then losing it. But he finishes with 165. Now the bronze medalist, Julian Schnarr. Say, I think more than the bronze medal in bench, he's interested in getting this to boost his total in the overall. The prognosis is third place. He's posted an opening deadlift of 262.5. Mind you, that's only the third best deadlift.
Yeah.
Lebedev and Dahl, the Danish lifter, are both posted 270. Will be interesting. And Dahl comes from nowhere to get a deadlift medal, but that often happens. But here we go with Schnarr attempting 200 kilos.
Come on. Yes,
Yeah.
he's got it.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
White lights.
Well done for Schnarr. Good lifting. Now the silver medalist, Shaibakov.
Yeah, he went to 17. I thought we was talking maybe 212.
Yeah, 212 and a half,
215.
215.
He gone 217.
Yeah, kudos
He's
to
got a
him.
chance of getting this as well.
Well, his first 2 have been really impressive.
See.
He must feel confident when he's decided to jump 10 kilos. But then he could have gone to 10 second lift
Yeah, I
and
could
gone
have
to
done
17,
210,
and we'd be talking about a 7.5 increase. So, yeah, I think if I had to put money on this, I'd put money on him getting it. He's not wearing a belt.
No.
How's he holding his shirt in place?
Down, but this shirt
without-
slides down the chest. Yeah,
without
done,
the belt.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be terrified as soon as I took hold of the bar. I wonder if he forgotten to put it on, or does he
dunno.
not wear one?
I don't know. I can't remember.
We'll get a slow motion replay from the guys shortly, and we can look at his second lift again. Here we go.
He's got it. He's got it.
He's got
yeah.
it. Have you ever seen a lifter of this standard with
Without
a
the belt
bench
on,
shirt and no
yeah.
belt?
No,
I've
no,
never
I
seen it before. No. And last but not least, almost surprised he has. Oh no, he can't. It's not a bench.
No, he
only
can't
competition.
change.
Can't change it.
I think he made me concentrate on the total.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
more so than.
But then he's so
than
far
his-
ahead.
Yeah.
You know, his
course,
prognosis is over 50 kilos ahead of second. So, you know, he could have afforded to.
Maybe his coach didn't pay attention
Yeah,
to that. Maybe.
yeah. Always nice to come away. I mean, if he makes this look easy, I think he's going to go away with lots of gold, but still a bit
will
of
he slap his coach?
disappointment that he didn't get a PB in his bench. But maybe they think this is his limit. Here we go. Final bench press of the day, Lebedev.
I could have got it.
Do you know what
He
I'm
could-
going to say?
he could
That
have
should
got
have been 242
He
and a
got
half.
one red light, but
Yeah. And just a quick look at the scoreboard before we take the break. Lebedev wins the bench gold with 240 kilos. Shaibikov, second place, 217. Schnur, third with 200. And in the overall placings, Schnur has 482 and a half in third place. Shaibikov has 542 and a half, and Lebedev well ahead, 575 at subtotals. We're going to take a short break here in Oroshaza. We'll be back very shortly for an exciting conclusion to both the 74 and 83 kilo classes. And welcome back to Oroshaza, where we're shortly going to finish off the evening with the deadlift competitions from the 74 and 83 kilo classes. Ah, there we have Boris on the screen. You've probably seen Boris time and time again because he's sitting just by where the lifters come on stage. Boris works for Goodlift. He's the
computer guru.
Yeah,
Is it guru? Yeah.
He's the official that the coaches hand the next attempt cards to. He processes them and then hands them to the speaker.
And all the score system belongs to Goodlift. So they.
And any mistakes that appear on the screen, it's always down to Boris. I think we had one all week.
No.
And Boris would argue that wasn't his fault, that was Sasha. So Boris is doing a grand job.
It was his boss. He was his boss.
He's doing a grand job. And at the end of the night, he's far more tired than any of the lifters. grabs a quick bowl of soup and straight to bed.
He's working hard, Sasha.
Shall we take the camera off Boris now and give the poor guy a break?
Give him a rest now.
He's not hearing a word of this, and he's
not listening to us.
He's going to look back on the YouTube feed and be absolutely fuming with us later. But he does a grand job. And we've got 30 seconds before we commence the deadlifts. Just a reminder, firstly, it will be the 74 kilo class, and then they will be followed immediately by the 83 kilo class. In the 83s, it looks, in terms of total, we've got clear first, second, and third, as long as the lifters get their openers in. We're predicting Lebedev to win, Shaibakov to get the silver, and Scher to get the bronze. But in the 74s, it's far, far closer. There are only 2.5 kilos between the first and second based on projected deadlifts. So we're looking for a real battle. We've also got a couple of very big deadlifters coming up. But back to the action. This is Kajedan from Germany getting the last session underway with an attempt at 200 kilos. And that looks good. Next up will be Avram from Romania, and his opener will be 220 kilos. Yeah, the biggest opening deadlift in the 74s, Ralph, is the Estonian.
Yeah.
He's opening at 285.
285, yeah.
That's way, way ahead of anyone else. I mean, if he gets that, he could win the gold medal in deadlift for that one lift.
And he's projected for a third plate finish.
Yeah.
So
and he's nowhere at the moment.
No. Another one to come through.
Yeah, and yeah. But here's Avram. First deadlift, 220 kilos. That looks good. 3 white lights, as you can see on the screen. And next up, we have Divisha. Interestingly, he can bench nearly as much as he can deadlift.
I bet he got very small hands.
I thought I was the only one you could say that about, but no. Divisha finished with a 212 bench, and he nearly got 222 and a half. And he's opening on his deadlift only 7.5 kilos more than he nearly finished on his bench.
Yeah, and he got very short arms. His arms very short.
Yeah, he's what helps him on bench hurts him on deadlift. Yeah. Getting quite small hands as well. Yeah, it looks good. I'd like to see him lean back a little bit more maybe, but he completed the lift to the technical requirements. Next up, we've got the Russian Mansarov, and his opening attempt is 240 kilos. Next lifter up will be Lonchev from Russia. He's going to be on the same weight. And then Mila, the German, will be opening in 245. Yeah, I like that much better, that little lean back. Just takes any doubt out of the judge's mind. Now we've got Leonchev from Russia. Vladislav Leonchev with the same weight, 240 kilos. Nearly said Mila to follow, forgetting it wasn't the speaker. I'm actually commentating this time. Oh, that's easy. And now we've got 245 kilos on the bar. And this is for Marius Miller, the German. Miller been far more competitive in deadlift than in either of the first two disciplines. If he does a jump, he could even get to the fringe of a medal place. But time will tell on that. Say if the Estonian nails his opening deadlift, I think we can almost forget about deadlift gold and focus on the totals.
Yeah, and we could well see a European record. 307.5 is the European
Wow,
record.
well,
Yeah.
that certainly looked comfortable.
Yeah.
Plenty more in the tank. Okay, now we come to the big three. First of all, Borodati, the Ukrainian. He's going for 262.5. So is Eriksson. Well, say Borodati and Eriksson are predicted to be 2.5 kilos apart. They've both gone for the same opener. It's going to be really interesting how this pans out. I think we let Olak get to 285 if he gets it. Almost forget the deadlift apart from any record attempt and just focus on the gold medal overall. Yeah. In terms of guiding the viewers at home through it without making things too complicated.
No.
No.
Just lose control.
Yeah, he was almost finished retracting the shoulders. I think he started losing grip and everything went forward and well. Surely that's the favourite for the gold medal and he's not got his first deadlift in. You know, and everything we're talking about could just have gone out the window. This is Eriksson with the same weight. And this will put huge pressure on the Ukrainian if Eriksson can nail this one. Let's see what he learned at La Manga, Ralph.
Yeah.
Do you remember him from there?
I remember from there.
Good lifter, yeah?
Yes, I think he is.
Oh, wow.
Looks easy.
I'd like to see slightly more shoulder retraction. And so did the referees. You know, it wasn't far enough back.
Yeah.
What's going on? The two favourites.
Yeah,
both missed out.
All messing up, yeah.
Oh, man. He just needed to lean back a little bit more. Mind you, he's got three different colours for failure. All I saw was maybe the knees were soft.
Well, I see
I wasn't
was
looking,
red,
to be honest.
Yellow, green, blue, pink, gold.
We had a rainbow up there. A rainbow and a bag of Haribo.
All referees see something different.
Yeah. We're going to have to give the referees head mics.
Yeah. I think the bar is misloaded, I think. Yeah, it needs some more weight on.
Yeah, that was, it was a 275 on one side and the white 5 makes it 285. No, I think this is for the gold medal in deadlift. But it could be for so much more. I think Eriksson will get a second lift.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about the Ukrainian. I'm not convinced. But this is a big lift. This could be the first step towards a European record. But let's not get ahead of ourselves after the last two lifts. Here we go. Focus in.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the gold medal in deadlift right there. Interestingly, look what Eriksson's done. Eriksson has gone to 270 for his second attempt, having missed 262.5. And Borodati's gone up to 265.
I don't think it was anything to do with strength. I think it was just technique problem.
Well, I would agree with that. As I said to you, I think Eriksson would get it second time round. I'm more convinced of Eriksson than Borodati. But yeah, that's to come. Into the second round. This is Eren Karadan from Germany. Sorry, Kayadan from Germany. And he is going for 217.5 kilos, a 17.5 kilo hike from his second attempt. Big jumps, 175 to 200, 200 to 217. Yes. No
Good
question.
lift, yeah.
I've said it before, Ralph. I'll probably say it again. We are flying through this,
It's
aren't
going
we?
like a train.
Just a reminder to the folks at home that in third round deadlifts, the bar is clean between each attempt. So if things slow down a little bit, then that's the reason. Having said that, they haven't cleaned the bar. Maybe I should just be quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying
The
that for
chief
many
referee
years.
duty to ensure that the bar is clean. Yeah.
This is Abraham. 227.5 kilos. Of course, this is the second round, not the
No,
third.
not the third. Yeah. So
yeah.
apologize to the referees.
My apologies. I don't think
yeah,
the
he was struggling to hold
No,
on to it.
well,
Yeah,
they gave it to him.
Yeah, he was
I
struggling
think
to
I
hold
might have been a little less kind with that one, which is probably why I'm not a referee. Okay, we move on to Mansurov from Russia, and he's taking 250 kilos for his second attempt. Not only am I losing track of the rounds, Ralph, if you asked me what day of the week it was, I'd really have to think long
It's
and hard.
Monday, Martin. It's Monday.
If it's Monday, I've missed my plane. Or is it last Monday? Here we go. Mansurov, 250 kilos. No, just couldn't get it that little bit further to engage the hips. And the bar remains 250 kilos. And this is for Divisha. Giovanni Divisha, the gold medalist in the bench press. He's added 20 kilos to the bar for his second attempt. Looked strong in 230, but 20 kilos is a big jump.
Yeah. But he's doing well. He's holding on
Well,
to it. Yeah.
He's going to get it, but
Yeah,
he's not.
He needs to lean back a little
Yeah,
bit.
you know, another referee in
shoulder.
another competition might not be happy with that. But clearly the referees today are. Next up, we've got Vladislav Leontiev, the Russian lifter, and he's going for a second attempt of 255 kilos. Next to go will be Miller, the German. He's put 17.5 kilos on the bar. He's jumped from 245 to 262.5. Again, these guys could be in with a medal chance if these reds, you know, from the top two stay red. That looked good.
That's easy.
You know, my first question from that is, you know, if you can do that, why open so much lighter? Okay, next up we've got Marius Mila, Germany. 262.5, got a PB of 267.5. So moving nicely towards equaling or beating his PB. This will actually put him into second position if he gets it. Second position currently is Leontiev with 255. I know there's a long way to go and some big lifters to come, but this puts him into the early stage, silver medal position, more than halfway through the second round. Yeah. I say Oleg's almost got this nailed, so we're looking at the best of the rest. And Mila has put himself into that position right now. Next up, we've got Borodati. He's going 265. Remember, he missed 262.5 first time. He was about to lock it out and then lost it forward.
Yeah.
So he's put another 2 kilos on the bar. You know? So this is going to be interesting. mean, this is the Ukrainian we were projecting to get the gold medal at the beginning of the round.
Yeah.
Now finding
Okay.
himself under real pressure.
Let's see.
Let's see. These lifters have great spirit. I don't like this.
Slow. Through.
Yes, he's got it. He's got it. And that goes into the lead. Next up is Eriksson. Eriksson missed 262.5, and yet he's put it up to 270. This would put him, when I say Leontiev went into the lead, I actually meant the best of the rest.
Yes,
obviously,
the best of the rest. Yeah, 'cause the,
Oleg is away.
285.
I'm thinking more of the total now, but Eriksson must get this.
I think he will. It looks like a good puller.
Yeah. Looks focused. Yes, he's got that.
Yeah, it looks a good puller.
Yeah.
I think he's in the mood.
Yeah. And that puts him up to 747. He's 2.5 kilos behind Borodati. Oh, this is going to be fun in the third rounds. Borodati's the lighter, but by lot he will be out first if they go for the same weight.
I'll be interested in the third round.
Now we have Olak, final lifter of the second round. He's going 297.5. What do we say the European record was, Ralph?
307.5.
307.5.
So if he gets this,
So
who
we
knows?
could go 308 next time.
No, 307 is standard. So if he gets
Oh,
307,
307.5 is the
it's
standard.
So if he gets
Okay.
that, that's a new record.
Well, maybe he's going to within 10 kilos of it with that in mind. That's a cruel standard. Who said that?
I don't know. Some guy named Wilkes, I think.
Shouldn't let Australians set European standards, for goodness sake. Sorry, Robert, if you're listening.
You don't mind.
Oh, it's just too much. And if we look at the scoreboard at the end of that round, we've got Olak in the lead with 285 from Eriksson and Borodati. More importantly, in the overalls, we've got Olak now in third place, just ahead of Leontiev. I mean, maybe Olak is wishing now that he'd taken slightly less weight. Yeah, but at the top of the scoreboard is really interesting. Borodati has 745, Eriksson 747, and Borodati is the lighter lifter.
Yes.
So that's often gives you an advantage effectively of 2.5. So, you know, whatever Borodati puts on the board, Eriksson can't match it. He's got to beat it. Meanwhile, Abram, that proved just too heavy. He finishes with a best of 227.5 kilos. Now, can I just double check with you, Ralph? This really is the third round, isn't it?
This is definitely
And
third
we would
round.
expect
And
the
it should
bar
be
to be
clean.
cleaned.
Yeah, yes, it is.
In each one.
It is. I think the spotters know that as well.
Yes. Oh, the spotters have done superbly.
Yeah, well, yeah, very well. In most time, it's only 3.
Yes.
Normally, the rule says you can go up to 5.
Yeah.
But I asked them and they said they're happy to do 3, which is quite
And
good.
here we have Kayadan of Germany, 235, big jumps. He's gone from 217.5 to 235 after a 200 opener. And if he gets this, you've got to ask, why was he opening at 200?
Exactly.
Here we go.
No.
And I guess that's why he was
that's
opening
what,
at 200. Very big jumps. and he finishes in a best of 217.5 kilos. Next up, Mansurov, the Russian, missed 250 last time, taking the same weight again. It's projected that this would leave him in 6th place. Don't normally see the Russians that far down
No, not
the
normally.
board actually,
Not
but
normally.
we got a very good Estonian, a very good Swede competing here as well,
The
as well as
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian, yeah,
So
and of course another Russian. So this is Almaz Mansurov. Third attempt of 250 kilos, just over 550 pounds.
no.
Not quite. Brave attempt. He finishes with a best of 240. Now De Vischer, the Belgian lifter. He's gone 230 easy, 250 quite easy, and up to 265.
And they don't look a puller, does he?
No,
Just very short arms, but very compact. So
yeah, he's going to be just outside the medals,
Yeah.
but
5th place.
yeah. Now I was thinking of deadlift just outside the medals as well.
Yes.
Maybe another 5 kilos in the bar. No body weights against him. But he's gone away with a gold medal and a good all-round performance. I think he'd probably have taken that at the start of the competition. No, too much. And next up, still in 265, we've got Leontiev, the other Russian. Vladislav Leontiev opened at 240, successful at 255, third and final attempt 265. This is projecting that he'll finish in 4th place.
Yes.
But that's a good lift.
Finish. Good finish.
And we're
Good
talking
light.
projections, not reality. Next up, we got Borodati, the Ukrainian. Now, this is where it's really interesting.
Yes.
He is lighter than Ericsson by 200 grams. If he gets this, it's going to put him on 750. Ericsson's gone for 300.
Yeah.
I think that's a bluff.
I don't know. I
mean,
think he's a big puller.
But he won't need it. He won't need it.
No, he won't. But,
No.
no.
So, Borodati didn't get that. So, I think that leaves Ericsson as the winner. But of course, with his 300, he could overtake Olak and get the deadlift gold medal.
And
That's probably what he's going for.
And that's
But, first of all,
777.5 total.
Yeah. First of all, we got Mila with 270. Now, where's that going to leave him? Is that going to leave him in a medal position? I think it is, you know.
Yeah, could well be.
Yeah. Best up there apart. Yeah, there's a Ericsson's got a 270. Yeah, this is for bronze.
I think it's bronze medal, yeah. Big pull.
It's a big ask.
You know what?
I think that's a really amazing bronze medal in deadlifts
Fantastic.
for Marius Miller from Germany. Where did that come from?
There you are.
I am reading this board right,
Yeah,
Amanda.
I think you are.
I'd hate to be misleading anyone at home. I think Miller's just got the bronze medal with that lift.
If not silver. If you're not in silver place. at the moment. Maybe
he's
not.
73.5.
No, 287. Yeah, no,
yeah,
fair.
He's
You're
in
right.
silver, but
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Is he in silver? He's lighter than Ericsson, isn't he?
Ericsson got 270s lighter, so
Yeah, he's lighter
he's
than
in silver
Ericsson.
at the moment.
Yeah. Wow.
He's in silver.
And so this is Olak, currently in the gold medal position. He may lose it in a couple of minutes. He's got to get. He's really
You
fired up.
fired up yet?
Here we go. Drop, grab, drive.
No, not quite here today.
No. Well, one more lift.
Is he dropping it or is he going to go for it?
No, he's leaving it.
Yeah, I think he's a big buller. I think. I think he
gonna
fancies
have to be.
300.
This is for the gold medal in the deadlift. Ericsson is already confirmed as the European champion in the 74 kilo class. He's 2.5 kilos ahead of Borodati before this lift. But this is to snatch the gold medal in deadlift.
He's been waiting for this all day. I think.
Here we go. Unfair question, Ralph. Yes or no?
I'm saying yes. I'm saying he's got this.
Oh, brave attempts.
Well,
European champion Ericsson,
absolutely.
deadlift gold medalist Olak. And the results of the deadlift. Olak first with his opener, 285. Second place, Mila. He did finish in second place.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, he beat Ericsson. Where did he come from? He opened at 245 and got a silver medal. And Ericsson third with 270 kilos. Overall, the bronze goes to Leontiev, silver to Borodati, and the gold to Ericsson by 2.5 kilos. And we're straight into the 83 kilo class. First up is the Danish lifter Patrick Bolek. He's opening up at 245 kilos. That looks good. Next up, the bar goes up to 250 kilos, and it's Shaibikov, the Russian. Bars loaded for Shaibikov. Projected to finish comfortably in second place. So let's see what he does with this. I think realistically, if he gets this, he gets a silver medal overall. He's probably not going to be a gold medal contender in the deadlift, but I think this lift gives him the silver medal in the overall championships. I think that's your silver medal right there. Okay, next up, also on 250 kilos, we've got Kapala, the Polish lifter, Marcin Kapala. Now he's projected to finish fourth, but he's way down on Schnur, who's projected third. I know the viewers at home can't see what we're talking about, but basically the scoreboard that we've got in front of us projects finishing positions based on current lifts completed plus nominated lifts made. And Kapala is projected to finish fourth on that basis, and that's a good lift. But of course, the guys projected to finish above him have to get a lift in.
Have to.
First of them is Schnur, and he's opening at 260 kilos. 4 reds, a yellow, little black one, collar, 260 kilos. Referee asking for the bar to be clean because, of course, although it's the first round, it's the bar's 4th round. So we may be seeing quite a bit of bar cleaning in the early rounds of the competition. But here's Schnauer. Realistically, he needs this to secure a bronze medal in the overall competition. And I think that's your bronze medal secured right there. So that's the overall silver and bronze pretty much determined. We've got Lebediev up next. He's projected to finish first by some margin. And I think it would be fair to say he's got 270 on the bar. And I think realistically, he gets this. He is the European champion at 83 kilos. And we can then focus our attention on the battle for the deadlift medals rather than the total. So to be the European champion, Lebediev just has to lift this bar and lock it out. And he does it.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Well, the total record stand at 875, and now got 845.
Now got 845.
So
yeah, so
if he's in a good mood, the European record total could go.
If he can find a 300.5 deadlift, is it standard, Ralph, or is it?
No, I think it's a record, but it's Swede. I think it's
yeah.
the record, right?
Next, we've got Dahl. Now, Dahl has he's done nothing of note in the first 2 disciplines, but he's the equal highest opener here, certainly contending for a deadlift medal. And that's good. I'm just thinking, if we look at the scoreboard quickly, we can see that we've got 2 lifters on 270. Dahl is ahead in body weight from Lebediev, with Scher in 3rd place and Kapala, the Polish lifter, in 4th. So Dahl has a definite advantage here, and you might find Lebediev, focused on the record and allows Dahl to slip up and take the deadlift medal. So we're into round 2. Only 12 more lifts to go, and then the lifting's over. It's gone quickly.
Very quick.
That must mean it's been very enjoyable.
Well, it's been for us, and I hope it is for you at home.
Oh, I mean, this is been in the place. The atmosphere is electric.
Yes,
we hope we're transmitting some of that to the viewers at home. And that's a no lift for the other Danish lifter, Bolek. Succeeded in 245. That was just too heavy. I don't know, will he gather himself for another attempt or just decide that the day has run its course? Sometimes if you can't move the bar off the floor and it's your 8th lift out of 9 and you've already got one in, the body just isn't willing to go to the well one more time. But now we've got Kapala from Poland. He's going for 257.5 kilos. He's just been on the fringe of medals all the way through without getting anything. He's been 4th, he's been 5th. Very steady, solid performance, but just off the podium. A good fight again.
And I think he's got it, yes?
Yes, he has.
Boy, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this guy.
Yeah.
He's really good spirit, really good attitude, competed well all day long. Next, we go to Shaibakov. And he is putting 260 on the bar for a 2nd attempt. Pretty much secure in silver medal overall. Let's just see if he can feature in the deadlift medals. Probably needs to be a little bit heavier for his 3rd lift to even get close. But as we saw with the German in the 74, he just came from nowhere.
Literally.
You know, we weren't paying any attention to him, and he's got a silver medal.
Push through.
Oh, it's a good fight.
Yeah.
It started turning. I thought he was
Yes,
going to
got it.
lose
Yes,
it.
got it.
Good lift. And now we have Schnur, currently in third place with 260. He's put another 12.5 kilos in the bar. And this would take him into the lead for the time being. The lead's currently with Dahl on 270 kilos and Lebedev also on 270. But if he can lift 272.5, Schlur will perhaps briefly put himself in the gold medal position in the deadlift.
But I think that will change.
I actually fancy Dahl for this
yes,
one.
I do. Yeah.
There's the commentator's curse if ever there was one. But you've got to call it as you see it.
Absolutely.
And this is sure to go into gold medal position with 2 lifts remaining in the second round. That
That's
looks
a good
good.
pull. That's a good pull.
Yeah. Well, he may have set himself up for bronze, Ralph, if nothing else. But that's sure currently in the lead with only 2 lifters to go. And those 2 lifters are both nominated 280.
280, yeah.
Oh, by lot, first it'll be Lebedev. He's lot 11, and then it'll be Dahl lot 13. So really, Dahl has all the advantages here. He's the lighter body weight,
Yeah.
and he's following.
Yeah, so he can
He
choose.
can take decisions. So Lebedev, this is to put him under pressure. Oh, that's good.
No, that's the easy one.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, the easy one.
I'm almost beginning to change my mind now. That was easier than his opener.
Yeah. I think he'll go 290 and wait
Yeah,
around. I
well.
think a bit. Yeah, he got 2 changed in
Yes.
the last round.
Well, let's see what young Mr. Dahl does.
Yeah.
Am I correct in thinking he's only 18, or am I confusing him with
Well,
someone else?
if he's 18 now, because he's 18 sub junior, so it must be 19.
Well, he could have.
Yeah, 18.
He could have
now.
been 18 last year.
And last
Yeah, could have been 18 before the 1st of January.
No, then you would be 19 then, really.
No, if his birthday was in October, he'd still be 18. But he'd have been 18 before the 1st of January.
First of
Yeah.
January. So no, I think he must be 19.
Anyway, this to retake the lead.
Oh no!
No.
Why the hard look was tried.
And if we look at the scoreboard at the end of round 2, we see that Lebedev is well in the lead with 280 kilos. Schnur is in second place, silver medal position, with 272.5. And Dahl, in the course of one round, has gone from gold medal position to bronze. And I don't think he's got 280 in him after that. Now, Lebedev has gone 300.
No, I reckon he wants 300.5.
Why hasn't he gone 300.5?
Yeah, you need 300.5.
Someone needs to speak to him.
If he wants to
Why
attack
has he
the
done
European
that?
record, yeah. Oversight by the coach, I think.
Well, he's got 2 changes.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting.
Maybe someone quite close to me should tell him.
I think the Ukrainians are normally quite clued on this, so I think they're just waiting to see what happens. I think.
So next up, we've got Patrick Polek. He will be the first lifter in the 3rd round. 6 more
Yeah, I
lifts,
can
and then
see the
it's all
coach is
over.
asking what's the record over
Yeah.
there. I can see the Ukrainian coach is asking the question. Yeah,
And I'd be asking the question, why don't you know?
he should know.
So I think we can, once he sorts this out, I think we can be pretty certain we'll see an extra 0.5 of a kilo added to what the Bedyev is going to take. You know, based on his 270, I wouldn't have given him a chance. Based on his 280, I would.
Yeah, 280 looks strong, yeah. But his weight in front, so why not have a go?
Why,
Yeah,
indeed.
Why?
I think he's pretty secure in deadlift gold. Although Schur is going 285.
285, yeah.
I guess it's what his
But,
prior.
I think
What do you do?
I think he will rather go for the European record
Yeah.
then, I think.
How many chances have you got to go for the
Exactly.
European record? So this is Kapala, 265 kilos. 5 lifts to go tonight, including this one.
I'll get the camera.
He's fighting, he's not going to lock this out. No, he has to admit defeat in that one. Brave attempts. Finishes with a best of 257.5 kilos. And it looks like that is going to leave him comfortably in 4th position. Right, we've got Shaibakov up now. He's going for 270. This will put him equal 3rd with Dahl. And they've got the identical body weight. So if he gets this, this could be very interesting indeed. This is the Russian, Vladislav Shaibakov, lifting for a potential gold medal. He's come from nowhere.
Yeah, and this should give him overall silver.
Oh, he's got the
Got
silver.
the silver, yeah.
But we thought he was out of the reckoning for the deadlift medals, and suddenly he's right in the mix. Here we go. Shaibakov, Russia, 270 kilos. No. It's never going to go, was it? So, well, I think Mr. Dahl will breathe a sigh of relief there because he was nearly robbed of a medal. And it's Mr. Dahl that we've got next. Now, this will put him back in the lead.
Yeah.
On body weight if he gets it. You know, potentially he's gone from not having a medal to back in the gold medal position. He's got to get his head together for this. He's got to really attack this.
The last one was a bit tight, so
Yeah.
I suspect him. Yeah. Okay. Wish him luck. Let's wish him luck.
Okay, here he comes. We're not quite sure of his age. I think we can certainly say the young Danish lifter. Got to give this every fiber of his being to go into the gold medal position with 2 lifts to go. Mikael Dahl. Everyone in Denmark, shout at your screen. Help your man. It's better than the last one. It's better than the last one.
Tell you what.
Whoa, has he got it?
Yeah.
He's got it. Whoa, he's got that. He's
That
only got to
surprised
put
me.
himself
That
in the gold medal
really,
position
really
with
surprised.
2 lifters to go. Wow, suddenly the pressure is on Schnur and Lebediev. I'm not seeing any changes for the Ukrainian yet. Still showing 300.
I suspect he's going to go for the record, the overall European record total, I think.
Yeah. But 300 doesn't do it. 300 equals
No,
it.
1.5. Yeah,
He wants
300.
300.5. Maybe they're just waiting.
I can see
until
the
it's-
coaches. I can see the coaches on discussion room at the back,
Yeah.
so they might be.
I mean, what they might be doing is putting the weight down. Anyway,
Here we go.
this is Julian Schnur. And this is to put himself into gold medal position in the deadlift with only Lebediev to come. He's got
And
it!
he's got it.
And sure of a silver, chance of a gold. Now, what's
I
Lebediev
think
going
the
to
change
do?
coming in. I think
Change
I can see
coming
a
in.
change coming in.
Now, is it a change up or a change down?
No, change down. It's
no!
going down. It's going down.
Whoa, no comments.
He's gonna forfeit.
No
He's gonna
comments.
forfeit the
Because I would
European
offend
total
lots
record.
of people if I did make a comment. But that is not what I would have done with a European record.
I would have gone for the record as well.
Oh, Ralph.
I would have gone for the record. But
So this is for gold in the deadlifts. Put Schnorr back to silver, put Dahl back to bronze. And he's got it.
Yes.
He's got it.
Yes. I think he made a
But,
mistake. I think he should have gone for the.
he's always going to wonder. So if we look, we can see that in the deadlift competition, Lebediev won with 285. Schnorr from Germany was runner-up with 282.5. Dahl with a fantastic final pull of 280. The young man came in third, and in the overall positions, Kapala was fourth with 707.5. Schnorr gets the bronze medal with 765. Shaibikov gets the silver with 802.5, and with a massive total of 860 kilos. But it could have been more, Ralph. It could have been more.
It could have been a
The
European
gold
record.
medalist and European champion is Lebediev from Ukraine. Well,
Another fantastic evening of
another
lifting,
fantastic evening, and interesting to hear other people's opinions if they want to comment on the Good Lift site or on the YouTube channels. What would you have done? Would you have gone for the deadlift gold, or would
Yeah,
you have
would
gone
be
for
nice
the
to hear.
European
Nice to
record?
hear.
Nice to hear other people's opinions. You know what Ralph and I think, but then we may be the only two people in the whole wide world that think just like that. Okay, we're going to take a short break, get ready for the awards ceremony, and we'll be back with you in approximately
Just before we go,
5 minutes' time.
Just want to say a big
One
thank
more
you to
quick
our
mention.
sponsors.
Don't forget Lyco, who make the best bars in the world, Ralph.
Yes. Lyco, and
Yes.
also Leoco make also some decent bars as well.
Well,
So you can
I
talk to
would love
Leoco
the
there.
opportunity to compare the two of them, Ralph. While wearing Ben Banks knee sleeves,
Yes, so this SDB
t-shirts, and
If you want to
singlet.
some of the best racks, then it's ER German from
Well,
ER Equipment. Yeah. So
you don't need to tell anyone that DR make wonderful racks.
thank you guys for your support.
And with that, little bit of humor at the end. But if anyone takes it seriously, just get in touch with Ralph and he'll pass on my postal address. We'll take a short break for a couple of minutes and we'll be back with the award ceremonies. See you then. And welcome to the medal presentation ceremony here in Oroshaza for the 74 and 83 kilo weight classes.
First of all, the medals are given by
The medals in this ceremony are going to be presented by Myriam Bousselot from Belgium and Jean-Claude Verdonk, also from Belgium. And they're first of all going around congratulating all the lifters on their efforts this evening and giving them, each of them, a memento of the championships. There's the lifters accompanied by Sturlager Gunnarsson from Iceland, who was the technical controller for the 74s and the 83s. First of all, we have the 74 kilo class, and we start off with squats. And the bronze medal was won by Alexander Eriksson from Sweden with a lift of 272.5 kilos. The silver medal was won by Vladislav Leontiev from Russia with a lift of 287.5 kilos. And the gold medalist in the squat is Alexander Borodatyi from Ukraine with a lift of 297.5 kilos.
Thank you. The next is the bench press.
Moving on to the awards for bench press. The bronze medal went to Almaz Mansurov from Russia with a lift of 200 kilos. And the silver medal went to Alexander Eriksson from Sweden with a lift of 205 kilos. And the gold medal goes to Giovanni De Vischer from Belgium. First Belgium gold medal of these championships, and it's quite fitting that it's a Belgian representative of the EPF that presents the medal. And we move on to the deadlift presentation. Bronze medal in deadlift went to Alexander Eriksson from Sweden with a lift of 270 kilos. Silver medal, also with a lift of 270 kilos, goes to Germany's Marius Miller by virtue of lighter body weight. And the gold medal in the deadlift goes to Estonia's Harri Olak with a lift of 285 kilos. And we move to the overall awards and the crowning of the European champion for 2015. The bronze medal with a total of 722.5 kilos goes to Vladislav Leontiev from Russia. The silver medal goes to Alexander Borodatyi from Ukraine with a total of 745 kilos. And the winner by 2.5 kilos with a total of 747.5 is Alexander Eriksson from Sweden. And we will now hear the Swedish national anthem.
And now I'm going to do the 83 kilos Julian category. And this one, the bronze medalist is Marcin Kapala, Poland with 285 kilograms.
And we move on to the 83 kilo class and the awards for squat. In bronze medal position with a lift of 285 kilos, Marcin Kapala from Poland. Silver medal with a lift of 325 kilos, Vladislav Shaibikov from Russia. And the gold medal with a lift of 335 kilos goes to the Ukraine's Alexander Lebedyev.
Thank you.
And we move on to the bench press awards.
In the bench press,
Bronze medal goes to Julian Schnur from Germany with a lift of 200 kilos. The silver medal goes to Vladislav Shaibikov from Russia with a lift of 217.5 kilos. And the gold medal once again goes to Alexander Lebedyev from Ukraine, who lifted 240 kilos.
Thank you.
And we move on to the awards for deadlift.
And now
The bronze medal goes to Mikkel Dahl from Denmark with a lift of 280 kilos. Very brave 280 by Dahl after missing it the second time, coming back and getting it on his third attempt. Silver medal goes to Julian Schnur from Germany with a lift of 282.5 kilos. And the gold medalist once again in the deadlift with a lift of 285 kilos, Alexander Lebedyev from Ukraine. And we move on now to the overall competition prizes. And overall, the bronze medal in the competition goes to Julian Schnur from Germany with a total of 765 kilos. The silver medal goes to Vladislav Shaibikov from Russia with a total of 802.5 kilos. And the European champion for 2015 in the 83 kilo junior class with a total of 860 kilos is Alexander Lebedyev from Ukraine. Gold medals in all three lifts gold medal in total.
Please stand up for
The winner by 57.5 kilos from second place. A superb performance from Lebedia, the Ukrainian lifter. And that completes the medal ceremonies for this evening. The technical controller will now lead the athletes from the stage, and all those present will show their appreciation to all the lifters, medalists and non-medalists, for the efforts they put into their lifting today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate first.
And that completes another superb day's lifting here in Oroshaza. So from Ray, Richard and Trevor from Viva TV, who have been bringing you the pictures, from Eric, who's been bringing you the live stream, from my fellow commentator Ralph Farquharson and myself, Martin Flett, good night. I hope you can join us again tomorrow as we have some more great lifting in store for you here in Oroshaza. Thank you again and good night.